She was on top of the world. Chart-topping hits, red carpet appearances, and industry connections with some of music's biggest names. And then, she disappeared. What really happened to R&B star Blu Cantrell? Was it industry politics, personal struggles, or something much darker? Some even believe she was erased from the music industry on purpose. Her story isn't just another case of fading fame. It's a shocking tale of success, betrayal, and the brutal realities of the music business. Some claim she was blacklisted by powerful figures, while others say she simply made a few bad decisions that cost her everything. But is there more to the story than meets the eye? Let's break it all down. Before she was Blu Cantrell, she was Tiffany Cobb, born and raised in Rhode Island. Her mother, a jazz singer, instilled a love for music in her from an early age. But Blu's childhood wasn't easy. Her father, a former NBA player, was absent for most of her life, leaving her mother to raise 6 kids alone. Growing up in a single-parent household meant that Blu had to develop independence at an early age. She was ambitious, determined, and willing to do whatever it took to break into the music industry. At just 17, she took a leap of faith, moving to New York to chase her dream of becoming a singer. But reality hit hard. The industry wasn't as welcoming as she had hoped. She worked multiple jobs just to survive, including bartending and waitressing. And at 18, she made a decision that would come back to haunt her, posing for adult magazines. At the time, it was a quick way to make money. But years later, those photos would resurface and shake her career to its core. Despite the hardships, Blu's talent was undeniable. She briefly joined an R&B girl group called 8th Avenue, founded by legendary producer Teddy Riley. But when another of Riley's groups, Blackstreet, fell apart, so did 8th Avenue. This was a tough blow, but Blu didn't give up. She continued networking, performing, and looking for the right opportunity. Then, in 2000, tragedy struck. Her sister was in a devastating car accident and fell into a coma. Blu relocated to Atlanta to be near her, not knowing her own life was about to take a major turn. One day, while in a hotel lobby, she crossed paths with Usher and later met Christopher "Tricky" Stewart, a rising producer who saw potential in her voice. This connection would change everything. By 2001, Blu had signed with Arista Records and released her breakout single, Hit 'Em Up Style, Oops, a revenge anthem that soared to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song became an anthem for women who had been wronged in relationships, and its infectious beat made it a staple on radio stations and MTV. With a bold sound and striking image, Blu Cantrell was on her way to stardom. She had money, fame, and influence. But success came with a price. Just as she was reaching new heights, the ghosts of her past returned. Some of her old risque photos resurfaced in the media, causing an uproar. Instead of panicking, Blu handled it with confidence, even joking that she'd autograph them for fans. She even took the opportunity to strike a $1 million deal with Playboy, turning the controversy into an opportunity. But not everyone was amused. A British radio station temporarily banned her music, and the photos reportedly caused tension in her personal life. Her relationship with an NBA player, who she never named publicly, fell apart under the pressure. Even though Blu tried to shake off the negativity, the industry wasn't so forgiving. This was a pivotal moment when things started to turn against her. Around this time, rumors started swirling about a possible relationship between Blu and Jay-Z. Some believed that Jay was romantically involved with both Blu and Beyoncé, creating a messy love triangle. But the drama didn't stop there. Fans couldn't help but notice similarities between Blu's song Breathe and Beyoncé's Baby Boy. Then, Me, Myself, and I dropped. And again, fans saw eerie similarities to Blu's work. Blu downplayed the drama, saying she admired Beyoncé's talent, but she did throw a little shade, hinting that if she was that talented, she wouldn't have to copy anyone. Whether it was just coincidence or something more calculated, the comparisons didn't help Blu's career. Blu's second album, Bittersweet, dropped in 2003 and did well, earning her another Grammy nomination. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart. In 2004, Jay-Z took over as president of Def Jam Records, and soon after, Blu's contract with Arista mysteriously wasn't renewed. Coincidence? Some don't think so. Industry insiders like Jaguar Wright have alleged that powerful figures intentionally sidelined Blu to clear the path for other artists. Then, in 2014, Blu made headlines for all the wrong reasons. She was reportedly found running through the streets of Santa Monica at 2 a.m., claiming she had been poisoned. Instead of concern, the media turned it into a joke, painting her as unstable. The music industry that once celebrated her now kept its distance. Now, here's where things get really wild. Some fans believe Beyoncé and Jay-Z went so far as to name their daughter Blue Ivy as a way to bury Blu Cantrell's name from search results. Sounds crazy, right? But think about it. If you Google Blue now, the first thing that pops up isn't Blu Cantrell, but Jay-Z and Beyoncé's daughter. Is this just a coincidence, or was it an intentional way to erase Blue's legacy? While there's no proof, the theory refuses to die, especially with former insiders like Jaguar Wright fueling the speculation. After years of silence, Blu reappeared in 2020, performing in London. Fans were shocked to see her back on stage, mainly because she rarely updates her social media. So, what's next for Blu Cantrell? Will she ever make a full comeback? Or has the industry made sure she stays in the shadows? One thing is for sure, her story is a cautionary tale of how fame, power, and industry politics can make or break a career. What do you think really happened? Was she sabotaged? Did she fall victim to the industry's dark side? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the music industry's biggest mysteries.